Today, it is all about two competitions. Will we win our first ever league title in the top flight of Scotland? And will we finally win a cup final and win our first domestic cup in the Scottish Cup this season as well? The domestic double is on the line, and in this episode, we'll find out if we can do both, neither, or one. Let's run that intro and let's get into it. Yes, welcome in YouTube. It is another episode, and today could be the biggest one of the lot so far. We have got the Scottish Cup Final and our massive league game against Rangers about to come up as well. As always, 80% of you are not subscribed, so if you could please hit that big red button down below and give the video a like to promote this out to football managing enthusiasts, that would be great as well. Firstly, as you can see here, the Scottish Cup Final will be between Hibs and ourselves, which means we avoided Celtic and Rangers in both cup finals this year, which means that another FMing could be on the cards after we blew the pooch against Dundee. With that being said, in the league, things haven't gone particularly well as well. As you can see, a loss to Kilmarnock, a draw to Hearts, and next minute, Rangers not losing a game for quite a while under Frank Lampard. They've gone on a run in the league, not losing since in the league. They have not lost in the league since the 10th of the 9th. Wow, in the championship. Lampard's boys have only lost 2 games, once to me and once to Hearts. And as you can see, it's a 4-point gap, and Rangers are coming home strong. It does mean that no matter what, we should be in the top 2, judging how far Celtic are back. So another chance of Champions League glory is upon us at the end of the season, because at least if we finish second, we'll be in the playoffs yet again. That means this game coming up at the Dumbarton Football Stadium is absolutely massive. Also means we play Celtic away from home on the second and last day. I think failure to not win this game would be absolutely astronomical. Luckily for us, though, at least Lampard's men did lose a game domestically, their first one in a while. They lost in extra time to Hibs, where they absolutely dominated, but got beat in the 119th minute. It is a great result for us, because I didn't want to have to play this Rangers side, and that means that in today's episode, our first game will be us against Rangers. It'll be a little bit darker, as I'm going to be home from an Easter Saturday dinner at Nonna's, and we'll be home for a bit of a stream to finish off this season. It also means for the second game as well, we'll be live on stream as well for the FA Cup Final. If you guys ever want to check out the VOD, it's the 30th of the 3rd. I'm going to run that little intro right now, and then it's a double game live com, a very rare one in this save, as I try not to do too many live comms, but it's going to be Rangers first with the chance to win the title, then it will be a recap, and then it will be this Scottish Cup Final. You, yes, you, follow me on Twitch. You watch all my content live, and of course, all the VODs for all your viewing needs. The Twitch is the place to go, and for funny clips like this.
Can you fucking shut up?
Pietro Pellegrini
Just
is a
shut
freak, Mum.
Honestly.
Pietro Pellegrini is a freak. Here we are. Game number 1 of 2 of the live comms, and well, this is going to be big. We're live on stream as always, links down below. Dumbarton versus Rangers. Frank Lampard's men, as previously mentioned, have not lost since September the 10th. It's a long time since they have lost here, have Rangers in the league. They've only lost 2 games all year, 1 to us and 1 against Hearts. They have 10 draws this season and 21 wins. They're a team that is fast becoming one of the favourites to win this title. If you actually have a look, even though they're under their XG and under their XGA, they actually have higher expected points than us. I would disagree with that. I think a team that's outperforming their goals by 15 and under their XGAs probably should be winning the league most times. But now it's all up to this game that will decide it. A point for us is great. A win for us is even better. And here we go. Your team for the day is Caleb Anson in net, who is developing into a worldie of a goalkeeper as well. Gumney, Concert, Tekwa, Tekawi, I don't know. Tell me how you would pronounce his name. He's developing already. He looks fantastic. Schonfield's had a really good year with development and is looking pretty damn good. Doesn't look good there, though, unfortunately. Estacio, Mariba, Foley, Lynch, Sene, and Brennan. I've moved the system to actually 2 advanced forwards to allow both of these guys to play on stay wider as well. Main reason for that is Sene just plays well and is fantastic. Like, we love him. But Brennan needs the minutes in order to develop. You know, he looks good. He's quick. He needs to play in order to become as good as he can be. So, yeah, Brennan is now just playing every game. Obviously, we've had a lot of games where, you know, Sokler and Gerhard in these bigger games have not scored. So I'm now just going to go for a caution to win and get Sene and Lee Brennan to play as many minutes as possible. Let's go see a Rangers side that's only lost 2 games all year. And it's Sanchez in net, who is fantastic. It's Dujon Sterling yet again. It's Wu, who's fantastic. Senese is there. Marcos Lopez. Tom Kraus is there. Nicholas Raskin's been here the whole save. Amamabad looks fantastic. Gruder. Orellano, yeah, very similar side to what we've seen with Edwards up front there as well. On the bench, probably Vallejo somewhere. Yep, Jesus Vallejo and Dan Scarlett and Troy Parrott still here. So, yeah, they're very good. And how Jack Butland is probably not keeping for them is a little bit funny. To be fair, Sanchez is better. So, yeah, they got 2 really good keepers. All right. Anyhow, let's see what we can do. At home, we've been really, really good this year, barely losing a game. As long as we don't lose today, we're going to win this title. If we lose today, it's going to make things tight, tense, and not so fun. If we win today, though, I don't see us really losing the title, but you just never know. Let's get into it. We are 4 points clear when we start today. How many points clear will we be when we end today? It's us in the white, it's Rangers in the blue, and Gumney has the ball down the right-hand side, and he finds Lynch, who does not beat Lopez, and here come Rangers to build from the back. Orellano, Foley, what a tackle. Lee Brennan. Good ball to Sene. We lead 1-0. Poor keeping from Sanchez. Sene hit it straight at Sanchez, to be fair, but it's gone in. It's 1-0. I also say, by moving Sene to the left and getting him to stay wider, he's actually started to get the ball and come in onto his right foot. Now, he has a good left foot and a very strong right foot. He just scores more goals playing on that left striker slot than he does on the right. So, hence why I've moved to this sort of system. Lee Brennan giving him the assist as well, which is quite nice. Gruder with the long throw, something they've picked up from us, I think, because we've been using long throws ever since we came in the league. Gruder hits, and that's over the bar. It's still going to be 1-0 inside 6 minutes here. Rangers have barely lost the game this year, but as things stand, it would be 7 points clear with about 5 games to go. That would be fantastic if we could be in this position. Senesi. Probably what I should say. Senesi. Anyway, Orellano. Picked off by Gumney. Consa. Good start here. George Foley. Poor ball. That's not the ball. Edwards. Got options. Gruder's moved to the other side. Schonfield, what a tackle. Estachio picks it up. Can we recycle now? Tekawi. Moriba. Tekawi. Foley. Great ball into Sene. Starting in that wider channel, providing that passing lane. Nice to see it to advance forwards, just so we can play both of them. Foley, Consa. Now we need Lee Brennan to drop into this space here. He's in the half space. That's the ball. Brennan, Moriba, needs a runner. Finds Gumney. Lynch ahead of him. Gumney goes himself in the area. Will he square it? He does. Sene taps in. What a run. What a finish. What a goal. It's 2-0 against Rangers inside 19 minutes. And we have turned it on at the Dumbarton Footballing Stadium today. What a start. What football. Very well done by Moriba. And Gumney could have played Lynch, just ignored him and went down the line. And that is a great squared ball. He eliminates Sanchez from the whole equation with that good of a ball. And Sene just taps into an open net. And we lead 2-0. And if you look at that match momentum in the top right-hand corner, it's basically been all Rangers up until the last few moments. So to be 2-0 up, I'm very grateful for. Sene picks that one up, but will lose out there to Lopez. Didn't have much help around him. And Senesi into Raskin. We generally don't keep clean sheets, so I expect to concede at some point as Gruder comes down this right-hand flank for Rangers. Raskin, Ahmad, Blott, falls to Edwards. Apparently he's offside. We get away with that one. That was a gilt-edged chance, but a good block nonetheless. 38% possession, but you guys know that in this 4-4-2, we do not mind not having the ball because we generally do score. I think every time we've had less than 38% possession against Celtic, we've won. But yeah, here we go. Approaching half-time. So far, Rangers yet to have a shot on target because block shots somehow don't count as a shot on target. But 45 minutes away, that has been brilliant. And look, as things stand, the title coming to Dumbarton, but we're a long way from home. Gruder. going on a run. Senesi. Gruder again. Goes down the line, comes inside, decent ball. Edwards sweeps home, and as I said, we're a long way from home. And in the 48th minute, a Rangers side that's only lost 2 games all season find a way back into it with a goal, and it is going to be 2-1. Corner, Estacio, whippage. Consa's there. Mr. 6'6" himself, Jarrell Consa. We signed him to a new deal, lads. We have signed him to a new deal as outlined in last episode. And, well, we now lead 3-1. The man that now has a 30 mil release fee to clubs outside of Scotland heads home. And how important could that goal be in this title race? Woo. Good ball into the channel. Edwards the target, but Anson at 6'6" and 107 kilos gets over there quickly enough. Anyway, Anson will go long looking for Seno, who's on a booking. Will not win that header. Sconfield. And in the end, somehow it's fallen to Foley, who turns out, great turn. Finds Consa. Lynch. Lee Brennan. Gumney. Lynch. No, it was Brennan. Down he goes, never a penalty ever. He's going to do the whole run to VAR. That's fine. Still a long way to go in this game. Don't need to make changes. No penalty. Yep, no shock there. Somehow they give it a goal kick, though, which is odd, considering he tackled the ball out of play for a corner. But, yeah. 60 minutes played. We have a few tired boys out there, so let's make some changes. Estacio off for Ashton Muir. The Jarlo on for Lynch. Mariba off for Andy Irving. 3 changes. Let's go. We've got our dead ball specialist now on the park. Sene also looking a little bit tired here. We might get him off considering he's on a booking. 72nd minute. And I think we'll get Esther Socklet in as well. And Schonfield is tired. Quasem will come in and he's going to go into more of a fullback there on support. Pretty good game from the boys. 74 minutes. 3-1 to the good. We could move into the defensive 4-4-2 and something I generally do post 80th minute. Troy Parrott's gone wide. That's a poor ball. Brennan Lee with an effort. It could be all she wrote, boys. It could be all she wrote. This title could be over. This title could be over. It's a poor ball. Troy Parrott, Lee Brennan in a great counter-pressing situation. Dujon Sterling's gone from playing as a fullback into centre-back, which I don't rate either. I think the match engine for Rangers or whoever's tactically in charge, Frank Lampard's had a bit of a mare there. But, yeah. Why has Parrott gone wide? I didn't even know Troy Parrott can play wide. Apparently he can. I wouldn't. But, yeah. There we go. 4-1 to the good. This is the title, lads. This should be the title. We're in the defensive system now. We're not going to go and shit free from here. And Rangers only lose their 3rd game of the year. And we have won 4-1. And this could have been the result that sees us win our first league title in the top flight in charge of Dumbarton. And that is absolutely huge. Next time we see each other is either for the title lift or the final day against Hibs. More than likely, it's going to be the title lift in the ceremony. And then from there, it will be the Scottish Cup Final versus Hibs as we look to do the domestic double. Shock turn of events, boys. We just won the title. It cut away. Wow, okay. It's only the game after we played Rangers. Why have we won the title? Sorry, that was so impromptu, guys. Celtic beat Rangers and now mathematically we can't get caught. Right, there we go. I didn't even realise that was a thing. Well, we just won the title there. We didn't even get to watch the title lift. That's pretty poor. But the title was done. I'm very happy with that. We qualify for the Champions League. We get an initial budget of $3 million for next season. Unbelievable. We're just below the $9 million budget, but that's obviously going to jump back up to the 11 mark after we win the title officially. But there's our first title. That is unbelievable. Absolutely love it. We pay out a couple of people. So we pay out from George Foley, Mark Hanna, and St. Pat's. For Lynch, who I have to mention quickly, determination's gone down to 8 because he's had a setback in his character, according to our head of the youth development, which is not good. But look, that's the title won and done and dusted. We've got Hibs coming up in the Cup Final, which is going to be the next part of this episode. But yeah, very impromptu. Wasn't even aware that was possible. We've won the league. We've got $3 million to spend for next season. Now let's go win a domestic double. Hey, you. Yes, you. Follow me on Twitch. You watch all my content live and, of course, all the VODs for all your viewing needs. The Twitch is the place to go, and for funny clips like this.
Can you fucking shut up?
Pietro Pellegrini
I just
is a
shut
freak, Mum.
Honestly.
Pietro Pellegrini is a freak. Here we go. It is cup final day. We play Hibs, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see from the top left-hand corner, we finished 10 points clear in the league. If you look back the last season, it's exactly what happened last year. Just that Celtic were on 90 and we were on 80. This year, it's finished with Rangers on 80 and us on 90. In terms of recapping the results since we last met, which was Rangers, we beat Aberdeen 3-1. We beat Kilmarnock 1-0. It was the first time that I rotated slightly. We let in guys like Trey O'Bray getting some minutes. Guys like Mark Hanna giving some minutes into the team as well, and both developing okay in the reserves. We beat Hibs, who were about to play, but we drew to Celtic 2-2 in a game we got absolutely dominated in. And against Hibs, are fully rotated, or mostly rotated. The first team players only played the last 15-20 minutes, and as you can see, we went from being 1-1 to 3-1 up fairly quickly, and then conceded in the 95th minute. Now, look, Hibs have got a decent squad. And not too bad, Fujimoto is their best player and he's very, very good for this sort of level, etc. But the year that we've had, we really should be going here and winning. Now, we should have beat Dundee, who nearly got relegated this year, but we lost the cup final because we couldn't score. Hopefully today's not that day. Hopefully we go out there and hopefully we go and win this one as well. Outside of that, everything else is looking pretty good here. We got 3 mil to spend for next season, 13 mil as well in the balance. The only problem is we do have a couple of injuries. So Isra Tekawi was injured, is not 100% fit for this one. Failed his fitness test, however, there's no other games until next season. So unless it's a major long-term injury, we're going to be pretty happy. So we're going to be playing him today. Kwasem and Ogilvy will make the bench and they're both not 100%. I'm actually going to get John Derrich in, who can play right back. Gumney can play left back naturally, so we'll do that. Outside of that, rest of the boys are, as they are. Ashton Muir's had a pretty good year. Irving, Dejalo, they're all solid players. So hopefully we go out here and do all right. So your game is Anson, Gumney, Conser, Tedkawi's going to play underdone, but playing for as long as possible. And Schonfield, Estachio's had a really good year, 13 goals this year. Mariba's got 17 this year. Lee Brennan's got 16. Amadou Sene has got 36 goals in all competitions, scored 22 and 33. We have to make a decision here briefly about what we're going to do with Amadou Sene, if we're going to tie him down to a new contract or not. I might have just stuffed up then by pressing the wrong thing there. But yeah, wanted by SNEN. He has a 15 mil release fee. We might give him a new deal. We might not. We'll see what we can do. Anyhow, let's get into it. Let's see what we can do. It is a cup final. It's the second live com of the episode. You don't see many of these. As long as we go out there and play our best football, we will beat Hibs here at the Hampden Park. However, we tried to do that against Dundee. It did not happen. Lentley's an okay keeper. Nathan Ferguson's decently solid, but not great. Valencia's a not bad centre-back for this level. Greg Ward is a youngster at 20 years of age who has a little bit about him. Cameron Bruce isn't bad. This guy's not bad at more up mid. Dylan Lever is their best player. One of them, Fujimoto, is the other. Finn Becker, for people that remember him, is an English-German that was at St. Pauli many moons ago. Elias Hoff is decent, and Lee Shu knows what he's doing as well. They're a good side, but we have to be favourites for this one. And let's see what we can do. It's the cup final. It's live. Hibs have not had a good time of it. They've lost basically every game bar one in the championship group. We should be able to win. We just beat them 3-1 in the league with a semi-rotated side and our full-strength side only playing 15 minutes. Lee Brennan finds Gumney, who's going down that right-hand side. His ball back steep looking for Sene, won't find him, but Estachio with a knock will be out there and picking that one up. Looks for Mariba, comes inside. Good ball to the back steep. Lee Brennan's effort was blocked, and probably the highlight here. They love showing that as a key highlight. But straight away, we have a free kick. Mariba's in goal-scoring territory. 4 men in the wall. It's Mariba. And, well, unlike the last cup final at the Hampden Park, where it took us to the 113th minute to convert 20-something chances into a goal, Mariba's got a free kick. Mariba's scored. We lead 1-0. And as things stand, we will be Scottish Cup winners, and we'll do the double this season. Brilliant start. 20 minutes played, still looking at 1-0. 3 shots, 1 to no shots, nothing. Fujimoto. Malancia. Out to Ward. Ward now. Get across, do we? Can we get a press in here? Bruce. Good from us. Dylan leave it. Fujimoto, no turn. It's actually a great ball in a Hoff. And here they come. Finn Becker. Problems now. No, it's not. Lynch sweeps up. He's done well. Goes back to Anson. He goes long looking for Lee Brennan. Probably doesn't win that one there. But it falls to Mariba. Mariba now. Good run. Finds Lee. Good touch. Sene's in there. Oh, it was blocked. Or else it was 2-0. 2 big chances blocked. Lee Brennan first. Sene second. But still 1-0 through the Mariba free kick. Estachio to whip one in towards the front stick. Conso was around. Doesn't win. Estachio now. His ball in. Picked off by the keeper in Lentinelli. And that is still going to be 1-0. Obviously a Michael Owen comment here, but if we keep a clean sheet here today, we will win the Scottish Cup. So that is definitely the plan. Estachio looking legless with that knock. We might bring him off here at halftime. Decent ball, but picked off by Foley. And Foley's quick and Foley's away. One of the guys will re-sign to a new contract. Here is Foley. Options inside. It's Lynch, who's had a very poor year, but is still one of our best players. Gumney's in the box. Gumney hits the post. The new fullback could have capped off a great first season of us with a goal in the cup final, but he's hit the woodwork. We've been the better side, but it's only 1-0, and that always worries me. Malancia. Force him all the way back there to Lentinelli. He has to go long. We've got height. Will we win? Tekawi does, but only as far as Fujimoto. Ozane. Ferguson. That's a name I can actually pronounce. Oh, that's great football. And just like that, it's 1-1. And that is the issue with having only 1 goal leads, is they can go oh so quickly. Hibs with their first big moment score, and it is 1-1. Hibs 1 shot, 1 attack, 1 goal. It's happening again. We're going to get FM'd in the Scottish Cup final, maybe. Gumney with the throw. Conter flicks on. It's back stick. It's cleared away off the goal line. Lynch now. Can he whip a ball in? He doesn't. Mariba now. He shoots from distance. Oh my God. And in the final game of the season, and in the final game of season 6, we've just seen goal of the save. Mariba has scored one of the Scottish goals ever. And Dumbarton lead, chasing glory for the first time since 1883. What an effort, what a strike into the top bin. Mariba with something spectacular. And we lead 2-1 on half-time, and Mariba has a brace. Highlight from kickoff. Of course there is. Of course there is. Ward. Bruce. Can we get on the press here, maybe? Sene doesn't get on that. Bruce again. Oh, Conser missed it. Lee Chu's in. 2-2. Hibs have had 2 shots, 2 attacks, 2 goals. This is fucking bullshit. This is utter bullshit. 2-2, 2 shots, 2 attacks, 2 goals. This is ridiculous. Getting FM'd in the cup final for the 2nd year in a row. Mariba, apparently he's got an injury. You can probably shake that off, mate. And Ashton Muir is going to come on for Estachio, who's not been able to shake that off. We'll see if Mariba can. He's currently on an 8.7. Seems like he will. 2-2. Hibs are FMing us like no tomorrow. Foley flicks towards Lynch. Maybe Isra Tekawi on a 6.3 is just too underdone. We've got to bring him off. Lee Brennan's got Sene in the box. Sene's going front stick. Sene heads. Lentinelli with the save. Sene with a tackle. It's not going to fall to him. We can't score. If it's not a Mariba special, we can't score. Yet again, from open play, we can't put the easy chances away. It's another cup final where we've had 3 chances in around the 6-yard box and not one's gone in. Look at Hibs. They've had 2 moments, scored 2 goals. Lynch now on the run. Looked for Sene. Inside the Schonfield. Mariba. Sene, good touch. Brought down. Ashton Muir scores. We have finally scored from open play, where it's not an absolute long-range bullet. It's taken us to our 4th goal in our 2nd final, and we had 20-something shots and 11 shots here. 30 shots to have someone actually finish like a one-on-one chance or a cutback or something. Joe Gerhardt scored from distance in the last final. Mariba scored a free kick and from distance here. Finally, someone steps up, and it's our backup left wing to score from inside the box. Tekawi's had a stinker. I'm going to bring him off. I'm going to bring in Ogilvy. I trust him way, way, way more. We're going to make that change there. And that is going to be made now in the 50th minute. Hopefully that will make us a little bit more solid at the back. Hibs have had 2 shots, 2 on target for 2 goals. There's no way they go 3 shots, 3 on target for 3 goals, right? Lee Brennan picks the ball up into Ogilvie. Finds Mariba, Ashton Muir, Schonfield. Ashton Muir plays the 1-2. The former Manchester City prospect backstick ball. Keeper came a long way and claimed well. 55th minute. Lentinelli goes long. Gumney will win that header. Falls to Lee Shu. Lee Shu puts it wide. Their first shot, they didn't put on target. He's everywhere at the moment, Mr. Lee Shu. I don't know what we can really do about it, to be fair. We've utterly dominated this final. In a normal sense, this game should be over, but it's not. It's not. Corner for Dylan Leavitt. Corner, free kick. Foley commits a foul. It's a penalty. We're not winning this cup final, are we? We are not winning this cup final, are we? We will not win this cup final. We're never going to win a final with this fucking team. This is ridiculous. Penalty given. Can Anson be a hero? Lee Shu for a hat-trick. Anson. Lee Shu's got a hat-trick. It's 3-3. It's a 68th minute. We've dominated this final and it's 3-3. They've had 3 shots on target for 3 goals. Amadou Sene's had a stinker. We're going to bring in Esther Sokler with a little bit of height out there. Irving's going to come in here for Foley. And we're going to make that change of Andy Irving coming in. It's 3-3. Gumney with the long throw. Irving flicks on. Esther Sokler, what a save from Lentinelli. Lentinelli saves again. We can't score. We can and then we just concede. Ball back stick. Ashton Muir. Can he get something? Can he work something? Consa, beat your man? Nah. Gumney again. Free kick. Andy Irving is a set-piece specialist. Goes for goal. Good save. Oh no, it was just wide. 75th minute, we've been the better team. We're definitely not coming off attacking. 80th minute. Lentinelli. Consa. Gumney. Goes all the way back there to Anson. He goes long looking for Lee Brennan. Falls to Finn Becker. Ball out to Campbell. Good from Ashton Muir. Back to Anson again. Esther Sokler this time the target. Has got more height. Doesn't win that one either. Do we get on the press here? Ferguson. Malancia. Ferguson. Dylan Leavitt. Etem. Still Etem. Still Etem. Good save from Anson. 3 XG, 16 shots. They scored with their first 3 shots on target. If we can see late here, I will be livid. Backstick ball, Finn Becker. Are we serious or what? Are we serious or what? Are we serious or what? Is there a highlight? Are we fucking serious or what? We get FM'd again. 2 cup finals this year. We get FM'd again in 2 fucking cup finals. What's with this team in a fucking final? We lose to Hibs 4-3. Hibs finished 6th and 20-something points away from us. Look at this fucking bullshit. Dundee United, we beat 9-1 in the league. Lost in a penalty shootout after dominating with 20-something shots. Hibs, we lose 4-3. We missed a million chances, over 3 XG. And Hibs had 4 shots, 3 on target for 3 fucking goals. Lee Shu, of all people. 3-star player, only scored 2 goals in the league all year. Will we win a cup final? We probably won't. We can't win a cup competition. We don't know how to win a final. We are absolute frauds. We're shit at this fucking game, and we're fucking horrendous. We are woeful. We are woeful, woeful, woeful. What a disappointing way to end a season. We lose the fucking cup final in the Viaplay against Dundee, and we get absolutely FM'd by Hibs. We lose 4-3. We do not do the double, and yet again we have to question in these big fucking games, what is our issue? Because we can either not score or we concede every chance. Catch you guys next time. Bye.